when I went back to see my other doctor, he ran all the hepatitis tests, the A, B, C, and then all those came back negative. So then they started doing the autoimmune, checking for autoimmunity, and that came back positive. So then they referred me to a gastroenterologist at that point. The doctor was very excited about my case. She seemed genuinely interested in what was going on and wanted to know what was going on. And she promised me, she said, we will find out what's wrong with you and we will get you better. And I was so excited about that. She made me feel like, okay, we're finally getting somewhere. I think the doctor must have used a flow chart when she was trying to decide what test to run next, what was going to be ruled out next. She had me go down and get blood run, I think 2 or 3 times a week, running different tests. She tested pretty much everything that was autoimmune, anything that affected the liver. Rare diseases, non-rare diseases. We kind of ruled everything down. We did an MRI. We did probably 10 or 15 different blood tests, and finally scheduled the biopsy to be done as a definitive diagnosis because she had narrowed it down to 2 autoimmune diseases that it could have been based on the results that she was getting.
The tell of this entire disease, if you have elevated enzymes, if your liver panel tests are not normal, follow up, make your doctor keep looking for an answer. Don't take no, don't take it's okay. If they're high, find out why.
I think that had caused me to say, I need a doctor that wants to involve me. Get me involved in it, let me be part of his team so that I can learn and understand what's going on, because there weren't a lot of resources at the time to find out what this was. They diagnosed me with the biopsy. That's really the way to figure it out.
They did think I had a form of hepatitis initially because it was an inflammatory response in my blood work. So that was a process of ruling out. The concern was Hep C. I had vaccinations for Hep B, so I was fairly safe there. But with Hep C, it was fairly new, and that was the concern. So they ruled that out first. That led me to biopsy, and eventually, after consultation of that biopsy, a confirmed diagnosis of PBC. I think the challenge for me was the medical profession is taught early on in medical school. When you hear hoofbeats, think horses, not zebras. And I learned I was a zebra pretty early on in the process. So now I start every conversation with that.
The biggest thing I can tell anyone is you have to be your own advocate. You have to fight for your diagnosis, fight for the right doctors, make sure people hear what is going on with you, because it's something that hardly anybody else knows about.